Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We got a fantastic show lined up for you this beautiful Friday. Bradley Betts, how we doing, my man?
Doing great. Great football game match last night. We got football all weekend. We're here to talk sports, soccer. Got classic red on ahead of a nice big match for Arsenal this weekend. There's just so much to look forward to in the betting space right now.
There is a lot to look forward to. It's Friday. We've got Major League Baseball today. We've got soccer, as you mentioned. We've got college football tonight. We've got college football tomorrow. We've got the NFL all Sunday and rinse and repeat. Friday is awesome in the fall. It's awesome. Now, I'll tell you what isn't awesome, okay? And that's me, bro. I got my ass kicked last night. Ass kicked. Look at this. 1-4. Oh, soak that in. I want it to be known. We don't have a lot of losing days here at Driving the Line. And I don't say that as a jerk. We just don't. That being said, though, when we do, we soak it in. All right. We learn from it, try to get better. So last night, man, we had a good game. What was it? 28-21. Look, the public got buried betting wise. The books. I mean, look, the total was what? 28-21. So 49. The total was 49.5.
It was all because of what? Oh, Matt Prater bricking that field goal in the first. It was terrible. It wasn't even close.
You're right. That was the difference of the over-under. And you saw Tua. Look, he didn't even get to 200 passing yards. Josh Allen didn't even get to 250. So, yeah, I mean, it was a brutal night. But for anybody that's brand new, let me just tell you, we don't hide away from lost days either, right? Like, we always try to learn from it. Celtic said, stick to baseball. Celtic, I love you. Man, it's so good to see everybody. All right. Hope you're having a good Friday. Yeah, it's going to be a great sports day. It's going to be a great sports weekend. So let's jump into it, man, because I know that we do have a lot to get to. All right, the Howie Schwab crew play of the day. So we're going to switch it up. All right, we usually go baseball, but let's go college football tonight. I want to see where everybody's going. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry. 31-21, the over did hit. I apologize on that. Yeah, I forgot that last field goal there at the end. Apologies. Yeah, you're right. So, yeah, Hawk, keeping me honest, my boy. Thank you. All right. So, college football tonight, where are you going? Tulsa plus 10 or Oklahoma State minus 10? All right. Or Bradley, you wanted some Big Ten action, you're going to get some Big Ten action. You want Iowa minus 2.5 on the road against Rutgers. Plus 2. Yeah. Where are you going?
I'm going the eyes, baby. Iowa.
Going Iowa. Nice. I like it. Polls in the chat. Vote now. We'll update as we always do at the end of the show. But for a Friday night, look, we've had worse slates. You know what I mean? Now, speaking of not worse slates, that was the worst English of all time. But Matty Ice is on absolute fire. Absolute fire. Little 6-1 yesterday. Dude, what makes me smile about that is, well, number one, Matty's doing good. But number two, my dad would talk like that. A little 6-1 yesterday. Like that right there is a text that I would get, and it would make me smile. You know what I mean? Like, Matty Ice, I love you, boy. Good job, man. Good work. All right, let's jump into it here. Yeah. Bradley, my boy, let's jump right into the picks here. Big Brian said, good morning, crew. Good morning, Brian. So good to see you, brother. You got any matches this weekend or anything upcoming? Man, let us know. Drop in the chat, man. Let's plug it for sure. All right, Brad, go ahead and go first, buddy. What you got?
Yes, sir. We are headed to Finland, the Veikkausliiga, the top flight of Finnish football, coming up here in 49 minutes. So get your bet in. It has been moving all morning, but we like Haka taking on Oulu. We're looking for both teams to score in the over 2.5 goals on a bet split. And, we've talked about Finland. We had them on the board. They're hitting roughly 80% in both of these categories. These two teams hit this when they play one another. They hit it when they play at home and away in these splits. They're scoring and conceding at upwards of 80 to 90% both. These are incredible numbers. Both teams trend in the opposite ends of the first half and second half goal mark. So we kind of expect goals in both halves, but both teams could get it done in one half, which is what we like. So going down the stretch, we're going to keep riding the Finnish Veikkausliiga. So today in the top flight, we're got a match between Haka and Oulu, and we're looking at that both teams to score an over 2.5 on the bet split. Minus 150, minus 125 gives us that minus 137.5 odds probability.
Bro, that Haka Oulu, that sounds like a 1990s WCW, like cruiserweight match. No, not cruiserweight, heavyweight. Because they'd be Samoan.
Yeah, for sure. And Haka's cool because it's not technically their name. It is part of it. It's Valkeakoski. So it's like Valkeakoski Haka. It's sweet.
You know what? I'd go with Haka too.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's Bills plus 675. Yes, there we go. Hey, I'll tell you, man, moving that number from 12.5 down to 9.5, absolutely. Yeah, those parlays, man, have been decent. We've been making some money off those, so those parts have been nice. But good call on that one, Big Brian. No matches. I'm off for a few weekends watching football on the weekends. All right, good for you, man. Rest up, big dog. Yeah, and let us know when your next fight's coming up, brother. Matty asks, Haka Oulu would be from San Francisco, but built. Yes, 1,000%. That's exactly like they would absolutely build them from Samoa. 100%. All right, so 4 plays for me tonight. Okay, Bradley, we're going to answer that college football question, okay, that everyone's been asking for the last 37 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to go, all right, 2-leg parlay here. We're going to start it off, little appetizer, all right? Oklahoma State, money line, Iowa, money line, okay? No spreads, just win the games. There you go, plus 125. Next, Oklahoma State minus 10. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to tell you why. You ever met someone petty in your life? Well, Oklahoma State's coach is petty. And I don't necessarily even say that as a bad thing. Mike Gundy, the mullet, yeah. Well, old Mike Gundy's been getting his old rear end whooped. He ran his mouth a little bit, and Dan Lanning in Oregon put 70 on it. Shut that up. Yeah, he didn't talk. He stopped talking after that one. However, you ever watch documentaries of predators in the wild? Well, you got your apex predator. Then you've got dangerous predators, but they're not quite apex. Oklahoma State's in that category. And this is a SEAL, all right, that's tired of, being unaware of orcas, killer whales. But now it's a SEAL and there's fish. Who's the apex predator now?
Yeah.
That's Oklahoma State. That crude, awful analogy that I just decided to use.
Hey, I'm with you, though. I was right there with you.
Yeah. That's Oklahoma State. They're going to take some frustrations out. They're tired of getting flipped 100 feet in the air by orcas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now
it can only go up.
Yeah. Now it's time to pay. Yeah. So I'm going to go with Oklahoma State minus 10. I'm not going 10.5. I'm keeping that at 10. Do not get hit by that hook, man. Mariners and Astros over 7.5. Yeah. Hawk. This game is massive, right? And the Nationals and the Mets are too. And I agree. Well, obviously I agree with you because the game is, but we're getting down to this is it. There's roughly 9 games left in the regular season of Major League Baseball. So our boy Hawk is correct. These games are massively important. Now, here's the other thing. I'm betting on runs. Mariners, Astros over 7.5. And I'm betting on Nationals, Mets over 8.5. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why. Because Soccer's a little more difficult because scoring can be difficult. Hey, if everybody could hit the like button real quick, it would be huge. If you're watching on your phone, just grab your screen, pull it down, hit like, pop it up. I swear to God, I won't ask you for anything else. But right now, YouTube will give us a boost. They'll give us a boost. They'll give us a boost if you hit the like button. So, yeah, that'd be massive right now. Okay, so back to it. Yeah, Mariners, Astros over 7.5, Nationals, Mets over 8.5. Every one of these games coming down is going to be important. And in baseball, yeah, you run the risk of tight games, usually mean long, inning sessions for starters, et cetera, low scoring. But runs are your key to providence, so to say. And I think that all four of these teams are going to be hitting. But Mariners, Astros, definitely. Mets, definitely. So I'm going to roll Mariners, Astros over 7.5. I'm going to roll Nationals and the Mets over 8.5. Okay. So those are our picks for today, Big Brad. But, do you want to do goal scorers first or do you want to do home runs first?
You tell me.
You pick.
Let's go bombs first.
Bombs first. Bombs away. My friend, bombs away indeed. All right, where are you going? Now, Shohei Ohtani plus 200. Aaron Judge plus 220. Cal Raleigh plus 300. Kyle Schwarber plus 300. Matt Olson, pictured here. And remember, Matty Boy was off yesterday. He's hit a home run in 5 straight games.
Yep.
Matty Boy.
I saw that stroke, AB, last game. It was so smooth when he hit it out. I shout out Matty Ace. I love dong talks in the morning, especially when a guy is hot on the dong. Give me Matt Olson plus 350. Is it 6 straight? 7 straight?
He's at 5 straight.
He's going for 6 straight. Yeah. 6 straight for Olson.
So you're going Matt Olson.
Going Matty.
Yeah, not a bad play. I like where your head is at. All right, well, I'll take Schwarber then. Give me Schwarber plus 300.
Tables have turned.
Go ahead, say that again. What?
How the tables have turned here.
I know. I almost went Cal Raleigh. I'm just telling you, Cal Raleigh is live for a lot.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he's got 56 home runs, I think 56. Cal Raleigh, all of these guys right here are live for the last 9. Like, let me just tell you, the home run list is not going to vary terribly much from this. There'll be a couple, mixing and matching. Pete Alonso, as Scott said, being one of them. Big Scott, good to see you, brother. How we doing, man? Appreciate you, buddy. Always so positive in the chat. Yeah. We're going to be going with the big dogs here, to end the season. Let's be smart with it. But yeah, I mean, Matt Olson is, Tony, he's swinging for the fence. He absolutely is. But Cal Raleigh is short. Like, I'm going to go Schwarber, but Cal Raleigh plus 300. I'm probably going to regret it. And that sounds weird saying it with Kyle freaking Schwarber.
Schwarber.
Oh, dude. I mean, that he's liable to go at any moment. All right. Let's jump into the weather. All right. A's and the Pirates. 80 degrees, feels like 81. No rain. 5.5 miles an hour blowing out to right field. So left-handed pull hitters, this is your day. Cubs and the Reds, 85 degrees, feels like 88. No rain. 2.5 miles an hour blowing in. All right. Braves and the Tigers. This will be an interesting series. 76 degrees, feels like 77. No rain. 8.8 miles an hour blowing out. So if you look at this wind blowing out to right field, this is great for left-handed pull hitters. Guess who's a left-handed pull hitter? Guy named Matt Olson.
Yabs.
Yep. That was a great pick today, bro. Great pick today. Yankees and the Orioles, 80 degrees, feels like 81, no rain, 2.5 miles an hour, blowing out to left field. So, Oppo here. Now, look at the wind, though. Okay, you see the blue quadrants there at the end, right? Blowing out to left field, then it's blowing in. I mean, not much, but yeah. Chicago Pat, fun fact, Iowa's 4-0 head-to-head with Rutgers. Do you think tonight is the night for Rutgers to take one? I think it'll be an interesting game. I didn't bet Iowa with the spread. I'll tell you that. Nationals and the Mets, 78 degrees, feels like 77, no rain, 6 miles an hour blowing in. But I really don't care. They've got to score runs here in this one. Red Sox and the Rays, 86 degrees, feels like 87, no rain, 6.2 miles an hour blowing in from left to the right. Blue Jays and the Royals, 79 degrees, feels like 81, no rain, 2.7 miles an hour blowing out to right field. Not much wind, and you can see it's moving directions there, but again, nothing to be concerned about. Padres and the White Sox, 78 degrees, feels like 79, no rain, 4.4 miles per hour blowing in. Angels and the Rockies on top of a mountain, 77 degrees, feels like 75, no rain, 5.2 miles per hour blowing in, really right to left. Giants and the Dodgers, 73 degrees, feels like 73 degrees, no rain, 4.5 miles an hour blowing out. You pay for it, you get it. Perfect weather. Once again, man, Los Angeles, tough to beat. All right, let's jump into the analytics. All right, Bradley, here we go, man. Looking at home runs here. Enrique Hernandez off Robbie Ray. He's got 3. Salvador Perez has 3 off Max Scherzer. Teoscar Hernandez. A lot of Dodgers right out of the gate. A lot of Dodgers on Robbie Ray. Jack Sawinski's got 1. Eugenio Suarez has 1. Josh Naylor has 1. Drake Baldwin has 1. Yeah, if you're looking for guys who could hit home runs today, these could be your dudes. All right, now looking at hits in terms of hitter versus pitcher historicals. Again, man, see Dodgers up here. You can see Salvador Perez. You can see a couple Guardians, Jose Ramirez, Steven Kwan, Julio Rodriguez hitting 333 all-time against Hunter Brown. Bryce Terang down there hitting 400 off Sonny Gray, Jurickson Profar. Christian Yelich, Saya Suzuki's hitting 367 off Nick Lodolo. Brian Reynolds hitting 500 off Luis Severino. Teoscar Hernandez, again, hit 385 off Robbie Ray. All right, hitting streaks in Major League Baseball. Chase Major 13 straight games with a hit. Johnny Pareda, 8 straight games with a hit. Matt Olson, right there, 6 straight games with a hit, man. Cal Raleigh, 6 straight games with a hit. Shohei Ohtani, 6 straight games with a hit. Bo Naylor, 6 straight games. Austin Martin, 6 straight. Sal Frelick, 6 straight. Starling Marte, 6 straight. Luke Kershaw, 6 straight. Now, you're looking at guys, if you're looking to put all that information together, Brad, and you're looking at the top 10 hitters over the last week in Major League Baseball, these are your guys. Look at number 1. Matt Olson, hitting 452 in his last 7 games. 5 home runs. 5. Mickey Moniak, hitting 455 his last 6 games. 5 home runs. Pete Alonso, 364. He's got 4 home runs his last 6 games. Salvador Perez, 4 in his last 6. Manny Machado, 3 in his last 5. Cal Raleigh, 3 in his last 6. Dominic Canzone, 3 in his last 4. Cody Clemens, 3 in his last 5. Shohei Ohtani at 345. 3 home runs his last 7 games, 6 walks. Ian Happ, 6 walks, hitting 320, and 3 home runs in his last 7 games. So that puts it all together right there. My boy, Chicago Pat said, AB, every time I'm on my Yahoo Sports site, I always tell them to watch Driving the Line on YouTube for real picks and transparency. Brother, let me tell you this. Number 1, thank you. Number 2, the biggest growth in anything in media is when people hear it from other people. It is the greatest marketing in the world in any arena. So, Pat, I thank you tremendously for that. Seriously, bro. Thank you. That means the world, man. And it does help. Trust me. Every little thing helps. And I can't thank you enough. Now, Brad, what also helps, Big Dog? Our goal scores this weekend. Look, man, I got my tailgate whooped last night, boy. All right. I need dinner money tonight. All right. I want to go to Demas's at 4 o'clock with the old heads. All right. And I want to get hamburger steak, red beans and rice, bread, $9.99. Can't beat it in the world. So I need some goal scorers, and we need to bet on it, my boy. Break it down. What you got?
We got 5 guys for this weekend.
We got 5 on it. All right.
Starting at the top, we're going straight into Das Bundesliga, the top flight of the German Bundesliga. Oh, look, some familiar names that I can remember from the list in prior weeks. We've got Seru Girassi, who has scored in every single Bundesliga match thus far this season. Do we need to say anything else? I don't think so. He also leads the line for Dortmund, so no brainer there. And then we also have Harry Kane. Do I did it, dumb did it do. You know Harry Kane. He scored in 7 of 8 matches for Bayern leading up to this. He also scored against Hoffenheim in the last fixture he placed, or the last time that they played Hoffenheim last season away from home, which is what they're doing this season. So he is on the trending list there. It is a little bit juicy for sure, and I get that, but he's Harry Kane, man. He is unstoppable. Next, we're going into where? The Turkish Super League. Brad, what is going on? Yeah, well, I've identified a great matchup with Fenerbahce, a top team in the Turkish Super League. For those who like to bet Turkish football, that is former manager Jose Mourinho's squad. There's a striker there who is absolutely popping right now. He scored in 2 straight for the for Fenerbahce against Kasim Pasa, which is important because they're playing Kasim Pasa this weekend. But also, he scored in 3 straight in the league. We're looking for 4 straight with Yusuf El Nasiriya plus money. Give me that all day. Next, we're going into a guy who keeps doing it for us over and over and over again. The South Korean Hyung Min Son. Thank you for coming to the US of A and helping increase the exposure to football in this league. He is taking on a Salt Lake City squad who he played last match, oddly enough, away from home, and he returns home to play the same match. How did he do last match? Well, he only had 3 goals, and he's also had 4 out of 5 matches that he's played. He's had a goal contribution. So we're looking for the TSOA to score or assist with Young Min Son at Los Angeles Football Club. And last but not least, there's a guy in the English Premier League. He is the 2nd highest scorer in 2015, the calendar year. Not Erling Haaland. Not Alexander Isak. It's boom, 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 boom. Mateta's in the room. There ain't no striker better than Jean-Philippe Mateta. Boom, 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 boom. Mateta's in the room. Come on, boys. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Put some respect on his name, playing for a team who looks like it could be named for a street drug, Crystal Palace in the Premier League. 2nd most goals in Premier League fixtures in 2025 behind the legend Mo Salah. Give me Mateta plus 115.
That was beautiful work, my friend. Now, you were firing off T-shirts left and right. If we created a shirt that just said, the South Korean, like, I want to see how fast that gets problematic. Where people are like, oh, driving the line, that's racism. You're like, what?
I love him.
What did you say?
I love him.
Oh, I did too.
I'm pumped this year.
Oh, dude. And then you said what? Crystal Palace sounds like a street drug.
It does.
My boy's he's all strung out on Crystal Palace, dude. I can't get him off of it. I love it, man. You did such a good job, buddy. And the songs, I mean, we're going to have to go back and memorize those. That was so good. All right. Hit us with your picks, man. What do you got?
We're going to the Finnish Veikkausliiga, which is the top flight of Finnish football, in a match between Haka and Oulu. We're looking for both teams to score in the over 2.5 goals on a bet split at minus 150 and minus 125. Get it in. It's coming up here in 29 minutes.
I realized I was on mute. I was going in 20. And then I was on mute. So there you go. I'm a big idiot. Big Brian said, maybe jumping ahead a bit, but what am I missing in the UNLV Miami of Ohio line? UNLV seems like an obvious play. I agree. I played it. I'm with you. UNLV's solid play, man. I don't know either. The question you're asking is very valid. I'm not sure either, but I'm with it. I'm with it. Justin said, we love the footy jingles. Well, so you're getting this type of entertainment? Nowhere. That's true. You get some love. Jeff said, awesome, Brad. Way to go, buddy. All right. For me, Oklahoma State money line, Iowa money line. Put those two together tonight plus 125. I'm also going to take Oklahoma State minus 10. I'm going to roll that. I'm not going anywhere above 10. I'm not going 10 and a half. I'm not going 11. So not happening. I'm staying right there at that key number. If it pushes at 10, it pushes. Fine. Right. But I'm not eating that hook. I'm not doing it. Mariners and the Astros over 7.5. I will take that one. That is going to be a massive one. And then the Nationals and the Mets over 8.5. I'm going to roll with that one as well. Hopefully get the Mets just absolutely pounding on the baseball tonight. Now, where did you guys go here? Howie Schwab, crew play of the day. Where did thine go? And the answer is Iowa minus 2.5 at 44%. Well done. Yeah. Brad.
Nice.
Yeah, the eyes of Iowa are upon you. Interesting enough, second place was an exact 25% tie. Tulsa plus 10 and Oklahoma State minus 10. I feel you. It's a tough spread. I'm with you. I'm going Oklahoma State, obviously, but I feel you. It's tough. But the crew is going with Iowa minus 2.5. You're with that, Brad.
Yeah, I'm with.
Yeah. We'll do it again. What was it?
You know what else I'm with?
What?
Boom, 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 boom. Mateta's in the room. There ain't no striker better than John-Philip Mateta.
There ain't no striker better than John Anateta. I just made that name up. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
70,000, 80,000 people screaming that about you. God, and
dude, it would be awesome. Now I keep going back to Earthquake, John Tenta. I'm going to watch John Tenta. He is a big wrestler. Dude, you just saw in real time why I got in trouble at school. Constantly for talking and
what I don't understand though in like American sports, this type of thing should be catchy. Like people would want to have a song that they chant on their player. Like I was just thinking in my head from Hardball. It was just, I know it's kind of often to be like Cal Raleigh, like Riley, the pitcher's name is Sally. Like, and when he's pitching, and then it stops. Just like it just. Dude, people love that type of thing. It gives you such energy that people are behind you. It would catch on. I think people would love it. It would draw people to the sport because they would want to sing and, get somebody's name out there. It'd be awesome.
Yeah. I'm going to be making that song about anybody like the Vols. Tennessee has a tight end named Kitzelman. Throw it to Kitzelman. I want to get in the end zone. Make it where I have fun. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, like they're very creative songs. Like, as you can see, boom, 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 boom. Mateta's in the room. No striker better than Mateta. Bang. That's it. Like, we can't think beyond the box, but we don't need to.
You just made another T-shirt, and I'm not going to repeat it. So, all right, the crew's going. All right, so are we doing this from here on out?
Yeah.
When it's Iowa. All right.
Hawkeye boys today, minus 2.5.
It's been a long week. All right, Jeff says, what league was Haka Olu? That is 1990s WCW. No, I'm kidding. What is it?
Finnish football, the top flight of Finland, the Veikkausliiga.
Veikkausliiga.
2 Ks and 2 I's.
Yeah. All right. Dun, 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 dun. I'm feeling it, dude. Look. Maddie said, let's let's spend the night together from now until forever.
You know those are the lyrics, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah, yeah. I love it. Oh my god, man. Dude.
Nice.
Brian, all I could think of was Haku, and he's me too. I know. Like I went right to it. I was like, oh, Haku's in this. Oh, this is gonna be a shoot. I don't want anything to do with Haku. That man go around whooping ass. Oh my goodness. All right. We'll be live today at let me pull this up. Where's Friday? There it is at the bottom. We'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern today. Driving the night line. Brad, any final thoughts, man, before we get out of here?
Coming off Europe, there's a few injuries, and sometimes if they have, let's say, a fixture that they're really looking forward to in the European fixture in the midweek, you might see just a slight bit of rotation. That's why Harry Kane might be at that minus 165. It's possible he takes a seat and comes in later. I don't see it this early, but that type of scenario can happen this weekend. So be paying attention to these top squads, just the very, very top ones. Those will have a few tweaks in their lineups.
A few tweaks. Let's look at the top, yeah? The top league, the top of Liga, yeah?
The top of Liga.
Yeah. Maddie said, Office Space, that camera. I said, it's hard to be a gangster. Bam!
So good.
They took out that printer. That would hurt. You got to have boots on for that. Over the ankle boot, gorilla. I need some Jesse Ventura. You ever hear Will Sasso and his Jesse Ventura impersonation? It's the best.
I don't think so.
It's the I live down in the Baja, gorilla. I spend 6 months in Mexico. I don't own a cell phone. Dude.
Oh, yes, I do.
It's hilarious. Will Sasso has, and he wears the old WWF hats. Oh, it's hilarious. Oh, dude. You know, I was once in the Mongols there. Dude, he's hilarious, man. All right, we'll get out of here. We've wasted enough of your Friday. Yeah, Haku is the baddest dude on the planet. Absolutely. You know who we're talking about here, Brad?
No.
Okay, so Haku is a former wrestler. And in wrestling, right, you have some dudes that are built, jacked up, right? A lot of that's for show, not for go. You know what I mean? Like if it got down to a shoot, if it got down for real, Haku is that of. Well, I mean, I don't want to put of all wrestlers because, you know, Dr. Death, Steve Williams was a bad dude. Hercules, you know what I mean? Like, but it's pretty much like industry standard that, like, out of all those dudes, like, Haku was for real. Like, he would tune up everybody. Bruiser Brody, yeah. Like, these old school classic dudes, yeah. I love listening to those old stories, man. Tony, AB, did you ever find a batting cage? Yeah, actually I did. We found one. Actually, Randall Mims found it. And it's this indoor batting cage over by the airport. If you're hit after hit was like
hit after hit.
Yep. So if you're familiar with that area, Donaldson Pike and Murfreesboro Road, Dell has a big like sales office like across from the airport, and then behind Dell is like an office park. And it's weird because you would not expect a batting cage. It's like, you know, you're regionally close to an airport, right? Like it's a lot of that type of business. And then there's just a batting cage in the middle of it.
Massive.
I know it's random. I know, but it's awesome. It's indoor, you know? And you go in and it's just like, it's like 8
bang, 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 bang.
Yeah. Like it's just, marked off by netting, right? So it's like 8 cages, so to say. But, it's not cage, it's just net. But you could go in there and you could actually work on like, you could throw an L screen up and you can forget the machine. You can actually pitch, to your kid or whoever. It's really cool, man. It was affordable. So, yeah.
Those screens that they have that the MLB players are using where they can pick their pitcher and it mimics it. That's super sick. And like the same speed, the same type of pitches. What a leg up for hitters.
Oh, it's insane. And they need it. Like, because pitching, I don't know if soccer gets down like this, but pitching is ahead of hitting in baseball. And I mean that like we see the end result in Major League Baseball. Okay. However, like it's really just an amalgam of what you have growing up in little league to high school to college. Like that's what feeds Major League Baseball. Same thing, soccer, whatever. Right. And these pitchers, man, are like everyone throws 100 now, like everyone. It's crazy. And there's just only so much that you can do, because it's hard to get better as a collection of all hitters. But these dudes keep getting faster when they throw, So when we see it Major League Baseball, man, like, it eased up this year. We're starting to see it kind of swing back towards the hitters a little bit. But if you want the example of what I'm talking about, I'll give you the perfect way to track it. And that is go through each year in Major League Baseball and look at the over-under in the All-Star game. It used to be 9.5, 10.5, 11.5. Last 10 years, 6.5. Right? Because pitching is starting pitching, all pitching. They're just ahead of the hitters right now. Yeah, well, 15-year-olds throwing, I know, like it's crazy. And I'm not against it because look, man, like, well, who the hell would I be to start like what you just described with Major League? Like, who would I be to say, oh, you need to calm down on these kids pitching? Oh, I'm sorry. Because you know what I mean? Like, these guys are professionals, so, but it's nuts, man. Like, I played with half my team went to go play at Vanderbilt in baseball, right? And they weren't throwing 95. You know what I mean? I faced David Price in high school. He wasn't throwing 95. Sonny Gray, that's my boy. He wasn't throwing 95. You know what I mean? Like, these kids now are throwing 93 gas. This ain't even 87. Yeah. It's premium, man.
It feels like the game went more Randy Johnson, less Greg Maddux.
Well, that's the thing, too, is that they're accurate, man. Like, it's these pitching coaches know what they're doing. And it's tough out here, man. Yeah, like, well, I didn't hit 95 till I was 20. Most people never do. And you got kids doing it. You know what I mean?
We need more knuckleballs, though.
Tim Wakefield.
I love the knuckler. I would tune in for it. Just see the guy up there lazily throwing a ball.
Oh, my God. Like, okay, so, all right, let me show you this real quick. All right, hold on. So, all right, which way would you go? And I'm putting it up here. All right. Would you go knuckleball like this? Or would you go like this? Like,
I'd probably go there.
The second one?
I grip on these fingers. I don't have huge hands per se to throw a ball. That's why I was better at soccer. The hand wise, I mean, I feel like you got to have the perfect size hand.
You're going to want to have a large hand. Right? But again, it's tough. But you could do you once you get it down. Oh, dude, it's like throwing a football when you're tailgating to drinking beer or liquor, and you're like, dude, you get out there and you're just throwing, 10, 15 feet with your buddy, and you're just tossing it. And dude, you're feeling like you're John Elway. You know what I mean? Like you just, yep, still got it.
Yeah, imagine if a couple gusts of wind helping you out too. Oh, that would be awesome.
Oh my God, man. I know. I love it, man. I love it. All right, we'll get out of here. Brad, well done as always, buddy. Everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern. But until then, everybody, best of luck. Let's cash these tickets all weekend long. The eyes of Iowa are upon thee, and we will see you this afternoon. Thanks. Who's got it better than us? Nobody!